Hello, my name is Roshan Kennedy, and I am here with my happiness presentation podcast. So, what it is that I turned this podcast that I listen to into a presentation, and I'll be telling you about it. So, without further ado, let me tell you about the theme. So, the theme is that the more you think about something, or the more you try not to think about something, is the more you think about it. Okay, so the story from the podcast is actually a good story. And like they ran an experiment. Well, yeah, they ran an experiment on these college students, and it was to try not to think about a white bear. It was actually the white bear experiment. You had to not think about this white bear, in that you was given a buzzer, and like every time you thought about the white bear, they had to ring the buzzer. And out of all 20 of the students, all of them actually rang the buzzer multiple times, and it proved the theory right. So what this basically explains is that you can't force yourself to be happy because happiness is what's called well because happiness is not about suppressing it. Like it's not about suppressing the negative thoughts because you need your negative thoughts to be happy. So so the overall um so yeah how does this relate to our course? So how does this how does this relate to our course? Okay, so sorry about that. So if you keep hiding, no, if you keep hiding like your true feelings and like keep trying to suppress them, it's just going to end badly in the end because it's just going to come out in different ways, shapes, or forms, and that's actually kind of like a bad thing because you don't want that to really happen if you're like a really not emotional person. So yeah, that's how it relates to our course. Also, a story. I do not have like a physical story of my own, so I won't be telling a story this time around. So, like, the big takeaway of this whole entire thing is that in order to be happy, you can't really suppress your feelings because if you suppress your feelings, then you're not happy because the more you suppress your feelings, the more you become sadder and sadder and sadder. And you keep pushing yourself into this bigger and bigger hole that you eventually can't get out of. And that's how depression and loneliness actually happens. So which so what this basically tells us is that instead of doing like suppressing your negative thoughts, you actually like embrace your negative thoughts so that you can actually do stuff like reconnect with people and do stuff that actually make you truly happy in the end because that's actually how you be happy. You don't be happy by suppressing your negative thoughts. Well, if you want to see this no, if you want to see the podcast, I actually don't know what it's linked to, but I believe all you need to do is like search up White Beer Experiment and you can find the podcast. And if you want to see the if you want to see the presentation, I have already uploaded it